Yeah, he's got all that worm management crap. So lots of info. Okay, I heard you. So start talking with me. Okay. Whatever. Let's start opening you up and see what you got going on. So stomach's on fire. Whatever. This is just your diaphragm stuff. So let's get his absorption going. Let me look at your gut. It's not that bad. This is tight. Okay, whatever. Feel tight over here. I heard you. I just got to get his flow. Get his filters going. He's starting to talk already. I heard you. So you want that. He wants his headache out first. You ready? Okay, so we're going to open up your heart first to get up to your head. You ready? Okay. You know the game. All right, I heard you. I got... Boom. Okay, so right side. Right side. What's with the right side? Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's see. He's looking at you, but I got to verify.
He always makes you work on me first.
You see how he does that? That wasn't intuitive. Well, it was. But boom. Okay. And having breathing issues?
Right
there. Yeah. Okay, let me see your right side of the heart. So this should be. I just want to ask you different. Heart.
Yes.
Nerve. Better.
Yeah, it's still sore.
Vagal nerve. Okay. Now.
Yeah, better. Tiny bit sore, but better.
Better.
Yeah.
Like the same. How much salt you taking? I'm just throwing at what's coming up.
I'm trying to think. I haven't eaten a lot better. I don't eat a lot of processed food. I shouldn't be eating a lot of. Oh, you know what? I have been. I've been doing a lot more electrolyte drinks because I'm trying to get.
More salt.
I need more. Okay.
Still.
I've been worried about
good
taking.
Salt,
I'm taking a
Redmond, Himalayan, Celtic.
I do a lot of hydration drinks because I'm worried about getting my fluids in.
So, the nerve that relaxes and orchestrates and moves all organs except for adrenals.
So you're going to bring your own cake. And
heart, lung, stomach, that is, there's two of them. And this one,
is she the one that does all the heart, all the...
Okay. Stays in your ass. This one's blocked as hell. And so it's mainly going to hit the right side. And all over. The backside of the left, but that may be something totally separate, but I don't think so. If this is out, yes, sir. Okay. It's a big deal, and that's why I went to him, because you got the same thing. Same thing. So,
he always has what I have.
Yeah.
Or I have what he has.
Isn't that fascinating?
I don't. Hey, Britt.
Okay, let's go there. So anyway, I'm going to clear that on him. It's going to help work on you. You need somebody real good on that.
Okay.
To open that up.
Okay.
A lot of times mechanical. Well, it is mechanical.
John was going to a craniosacral person one time a while back.
Okay. True craniosacral is, well, it's the results we have. Let's open up the. Go. Oh, so that heart's sitting over here. You ready? Waking up time. So his head. I don't know if you can see the bone. This bone down. This eye's down, and this whole part's up. This is like, so if I palpate him, not so bad. If I palpate this way, here, this side's jacked up, and his vagal nerve is not working here. Everything's jammed in the medulla. So let's open that. Ooh, here we go. There it went. You good? Yes, sir. Okay, let's go. Heart now. You ready? So that's the first thing he's going to say, and that may be like the real key for you to be fully vibrant. Oh, that nerve's massive. It's just, yeah. Okay, here's the heart on him now. A little bit more. Right there. All of it. That's it. Well, I'll tell you one thing, things are moving pretty good. If he was really not quite there, vibrant, and I wouldn't, it would be more pulling teeth. You ready? Okay, here we go. This side. There we go. Ouch. Yeah. Well, he remembers, doesn't he? He's moving exactly how he's supposed to. There you go. That's blocking the whole right side of the head. I'm just going to work up that way. Okay. He's ready. You ready? Let's go. You got to get rid of that. So here we go. Right there. All of it. Ooh. Okay, keep going. Yes, sir. Good. My wife is a cranial person, big time. You haven't.
Oh yeah.
She's huge now. Just
Really?
She works with. I don't know. Do you know Windows to My Soul? Those people.
Yeah.
So she got hooked up with them, working on their. Well, mostly they're veterans, but there's some like firefighters where they were in PTSD. So she does. They do a. There's a grant, I guess, that brings them in for a whole week retreat, and she does that. She's been doing that for a while.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, she's good.
Kayla told me she set up to see her pretty
a
soon.
lot of, I don't, she started coming out with me years ago. She was working at the school, and it's, I kind of went, you need to go to a cranial class, because that's your stuff.
Yeah.
She did, she took off, and she just went,
Oh, how awesome.
I mean, it used to be, she'd be like, what do you know, what have you done? We were doing that, now it's like, we're on equal footing, easy. That we can argue.
Well, see, maybe I need to call her.
Well, I don't usually just bring her name up just because it's. If she wasn't my wife, I would bring her name up.
Yeah.
I do, but I bring it all the time. And you'd know it the first freaking 20 minutes, probably. Yeah.
So she works.
Lighter.
So she works more on people or
Yeah,
animals or both?
Just
people.
She'll work horses at clinics with me, but
Uh-huh.
not really. No.
Well, I'm gonna have to give her a
She's
call
in
and see it.
Single
What's
Springs
her schedule
over-
like?
She's at Journey Center, Single Springs.
Oh, okay.
But she still has an office in Auburn. She's phasing that out.
Okay.
One day a week.
Oh, okay.
She leases it out. You got a doozy here. I'm just trying to get through all three. You see? Yes. Come on, bedtime. You ready? Let's go. Well, this has been out for a while. There. Let that go. It's holding. Something happened here. He's got a motion with this one.
See, I tried working with him a little while ago when I started feeling a little better in hopes I could ride him. The vet told me I should never ride him again. They said he's a very old 25, health-wise.
Let's get his neuro working to where you know what you do? You test him over uneven ground.
Okay.
Can he go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Difficult, and then that'll tell you whether it's this they're worried about.
And it could be because he's, being out and all of that. So, she's seeing that, and she doesn't know what to do to fix it.
He doesn't have, speaking of cranial sacral, very little neural output here, but I think that's mechanical.
Okay.
Is it age or is it a block? I mean, those are those questions that the vets really don't. They're in kindergarten with that. Mm-hmm. Well, most of them. Their training is with that. They're great with the acute stuff, though. Right there. Come on. Yes, sir.
So I wasn't going to take him on the trail or anything like that.
Right.
I was just hoping to start riding around here a little bit.
Guy going,
just playing with him.
So
yeah.
Here we go, right into this. This is the area. So this is more painful than we would want as a human. Yes, sir. I can do, yeah. Come on, let it go. You know it's gonna go now. I know. Take your step. That's it. Time to start shaking your head. Come on. Let's go. There, starting to light up that. Okay. So that joint right there is when that's blocked. I think that's your problem. It's not the nerve. It's the block the freaking hose. You kink the hose.
Okay.
There's a bunch, So anyway. Okay, so that's way better. Here now. Let's get up in here, son. Ready? Right there. Let's go. Right there. It wants to go, but it won't. Come on, all the way. Okay, there's that one. He's really jammed. So craning, I'll get on that in a minute, but I'm just blowing things open to get in there.
Okay.
We humans, we don't have to do it that way, I guess, but okay, right there. You good? Oh boy. There we go. Open up some more. Yeah, I'll wait for you. I can kind of see it opening up. I'd like to be able to measure back there right away. That'd be kind of cool to do with a, a good neurologist. Because you open up it's the master sprinkler valve.
Uh-huh.
So you basically have dry pasture back there, right? Okay. So now what I want is this one. Ready? Yeah, right there. Yes, sir. You all right? See, that's part of why he's feeling like he's going to fall over.
Okay.
His whole auricular balance setup, that part of the balance is out. I mean, that ain't helping. Let's just say that. Yes, sir. Ooh, that was a good one. That's throwing it back at the heart. Can you go faster? You good? Let's go. This is a doozy right here. That makes sense for the balance more.
There you go.
That was kind of nasty right there.
Oh yeah, his lip was
I know.
like out.
Let's help him open up. Easy, bud. Just relax a minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, now we should be able. Okay. I better get this one too. Okay. Okay. I'll get this side real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Yes or no? No? Okay. Okay. What? Let me see. Interesting. You take selenium?
Me?
Yeah.
Not specifically, but there is some. I mean, there is in my vitamins.
I don't know. I mean, I run the skeptic, but he's saying that you're deficient like way back. You can't get it. You got to overdo it for a while.
Okay.
I would just do it.
Okay.
Because it's in the middle of damn. Oh. Iodine, probably a given.
Yeah.
Probably a given. I just know like a lot. Actually, a hotshot Cairo guy found that iodine is part of the protein, the style of protein in those discs, and that people respond well to whatever. That's what he found, and then later on they did more research. But right there. There you go. Okay, let's do one more into that head, and then we'll do some cranial. Okay. Yes, sir. All right, let's get soft. You ready? Okay, let's go. Follow you. I'll follow you. So that's the brainstem sticking. There we go. There. Total light. Oh, there we go. There we go. I can feel that output on the right in here, right there. So I want to be light, but there's something really good inside the spinal cord right there. Let's see if I can just kind of get it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I got you. Take a step. There. Okay, that's better to do that than piddle around with it for 10 minutes. Right? So what are you holding on to that for? Open that baby up. Yep. Take a step. Take a step. Take a step there. Now you're starting to roll. You okay? All right, I'll give your head a break for a minute. this nerve working. Okay, I got it. Wow, that's hot. So he's probably on Beeple, so that's probably making things pretty good. It's not going slower, but
Okay.
anyway, yeah, it's the glyphosate that they put in the plant. The plant makes it. It's a freaking nightmare there.
What should we do instead?
I mean, it's a nightmare. They did it to corn and soy too. So, and it makes a checklist of problems. It should be, if we had a real government, they'd ban it. They'd flat out ban it tomorrow. What do? You use pellets as a base without just hay pellets.
Okay.
Handful.
Not the stable mix.
No.
Just get hay pellets.
So that one is a natural compound of cyanide, but it's from the almond hulls.
Okay.
It's just,
Okay.
I had a client a few years ago up in Apple Hill that, I mean, she was anal as hell. She had everything organic. Everything. Even the paint on the barn with the horses got, I mean, it's like, oh my God, was this whatever? Okay, anyway. So her horses were a mess. So I'm like, okay, well, that figures, I guess. You get two, you get whatever.
Yeah.
Well, she was getting, one of the ranches up there had organic apples. She was getting their cider slew. So she was feeding them a ton of freaking apple seeds.
Oh.
I don't care if they're organic or not.
Yeah.
It just fried them. So, and the vets couldn't figure it out. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, and she did $3,700 on two horses, so two different horses for diagnostics. They couldn't figure it out. They never did a good hair analysis. If you do a blood test, it won't show up.
Okay.
Well, unless you get it right then.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But the hair, saliva will. So anyway.
Yeah, the stuff for the longer
Yeah.
term. Yeah.
Ooh. We get that with, I was doing more, but horses that are in some of those, next to some of these big wineries and farms down in the valley, where they're spraying, crop dusting. There's got to be a better way. So this is nasty. I understand. So a lot of this chili, I'm seeing it's just flat out nerve toxicity. Yeah, not necessarily. They just broke down. So let's get. That's a major right there. I'll go back to your head when you're ready. Okay, I heard you. Okay, all right. A little bit more on this nerve if I could. And that glyphosate is a major neuroinflammatory. Major, sorry. That was pretty good. He did that, huh? Not me, but him. There.
And that's all the stuff that's in the stable mix pellets. Is that what you're saying?
Stable mix will do it a little different. It's really the worst one's the bee pulp. It's what they did to the bee pulp.
Oh, okay.
So we use usually a good hay pellet.
Okay, just the hay pellet.
As a base, whatever they need just to get supplements in them, or if they need whatever. A handful of whole oats just for taste, just to make them eat it. I mean, literally, no scoop. Just, and then whatever vitamins and minerals.
So what's the best way to do the vitamins and minerals then?
It's hard to see. It's hard to find a complete thing that has everything that's any good.
Okay. Because that's what I'm, especially with his age. I mean, we've been doing the senior pellets for a while with the chondroitin and MS. Now, before the vet had us increase it for his weight, they would only get 1 scoop a day. They weren't getting a lot. I don't feed them a lot of stable mix. If you try to feed them mostly hay, we only supplement that a little bit only because our hay room just can't hold enough hay for a very long time. Yeah,
it's almost like, you got
now he's
a can
getting
of pellets and then a small thing of oats. And the oats, I just literally use your hand. That's just for taste. Okay. And then vitamins and minerals. So it takes a little longer. I mean,
so not necessarily regular hay? Could just switch.
Oh, regular hay. This is just on top of it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because they give them something to do out in the field.
Now, if you're having trouble with weight, the main thing is get the freaking body working.
Yeah.
Then, so the whole idea of bee pulp was to give them a non-high glycemic sugar fermentable product. Well, hay is that if it's working right.
Okay.
So when
And
I
we
get,
just feed
pellets will
orchard
do
grass.
that
Should
too.
we feed something else? We don't feed alfalfa, or I mean, I can go back to a triple.
you know what you could
mix,
do is you
but
use
we
the
just
alfalfa
do-
pellets because he's not getting much.
Okay.
You know, for that
Yeah.
as or an alfalfa grass if you're worried about too much alfalfa, and he'll want to eat it, and then you get more calcium that way anyway.
Oh, instead of the oats.
And you're feeding
Like a
hay.
handful of the.
No, I'd
is
use
that
the
what you
oats
mean?
still,
The oats
but
still.
I
Okay.
would just use like some alfalfa. A little bit of alfalfa in the form of pellets isn't going to kill.
Yeah, and that's
know.
why I stopped doing triple and stuff too, just because they weren't being used enough. I didn't
No.
want to give them alfalfa, so we just do We just do the orchard grass.
Yeah.
Is that okay if? Okay.
Yeah.
Because now the hay pellets, what are they? Are they usually more like a triple mix?
You can get whatever you want.
They have different ones?
Sort of. You can.
Okay, I'll check.
So
we
I
got a
usually,
lead.
like,
We got
my
a lead, so I don't
horses-
know what they have, but we'll see.
I'm running. I might do an alfalfa mix hay, but usually a grass hay.
Okay.
And then I'm running alfalfa pellets.
Okay.
But I'm only giving them, I don't know, maybe they're getting a pound and a half. It's not for calories. It's to get the supplements in them and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if I have an old man that's 33, and he has to have pellets because his teeth, but so he gets more. But I put olive oil in there. I get Kirkland, Costco's real olive oil. The only problem is it's freaking messy on the bucket.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. So she
Start
had us start
slow.
giving him. We're giving him.
I love olive oil.
2 scoops a day. Two
Well,
scoops twice a day.
Yeah.
2 big scoops twice a day is what she had us increase his pellets to from 1 scoop a day.
6 pounds each time.
In addition to his hay, to get the weight on him is what we've been doing. So he's been getting
He
a
may
lot of
still
stable
need
mix
that
now.
because he's not digesting well.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's teeth or his gut's not working real well. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens after a few days here
Okay.
as well to see how much easier. A little olive oil will save you too. It might be
Okay.
cheaper actually.
But like, say we finish up our stable mix, you would suggest us switching stable mix to the hay
Just straight hay pellets.
hay pellets,
are you
a
getting the
little
barrels?
oat alfalfa, and some fiber.
Are you buying barrels? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to their forage pellets. So it's not the best, but it has rice bran in it. It's basically grass hay rice bran.
Okay.
It-
But then I
it's
need to
Elk
find some
Grove.
kind of vitamin supplement too.
Yeah. Ideally, in the long run, it's going to save you money.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of it,
Okay.
you know. But
How do I know when's a good one?
it's a great question. Don't listen to the vets. Some of them maybe. They're not cheap. The good ones aren't cheap, but they're all about, they're not that much more than the ones you buy at Lee's. They may be a little, but the
Yeah.
ones at Lee's are, Equine Challenge
Okay.
out of Modesto is really good. Dynamite's really good if you know somebody that gets that.
Okay. I don't. But...
Other ones are like B grade. Those are A grade.
Okay.
Platinum Performance is B grade, even though it's super expensive.
Okay.
You'll hear about that one all over. And
Yes,
you'll watch
I've
a
heard
horse
that.
will just shift on you.
Okay. I have been giving them now. It's a 6-in-1 joint supplement.
And then you're wasting your money until you get the base.
Okay.
Like he can't. You're too inflamed. If you give stable mix, you would need to counteract that. You would need hundreds of dollars a week of supplements to detune it. The joint stuff won't do you any good when you have that much inflammation. In other words,
Okay.
if you put a garden hose on that fire, it ain't gonna do you any good
Yeah.
until you quit throwing gas on that.
Okay.
You're throwing
Gotcha.
gas on the fire, and
Okay.
not sort of the bee pulp and the if there's bee pulp and the stable mix cyanide. Yeah, you're pretty much throwing gasoline on a fire.
Okay.
So the joint supplements don't matter.
Okay.
I'd save your money on that. Just buy vitamin.
Okay.
And watch though if he starts getting more spry.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
really the secret here.
Is
You
it,
ready?
do you think it's okay if we try to,
nothing wrong
we
with
have
joint
several
supplement.
$100s probably of stable mix in there right now.
It's tough. I would.
Well, yeah, there's a 250-pound
It'll
barrel
fry
that
him a
you got
little bit.
into.
It's a tough one.
What if I get some of the other hay pellets and we just
Is it-
try to mix
how many,
it to
how many-
spread
you
it
mean
out
you have
so
a
they're not
couple
gonna
of full
hurt?
barrels in there?
1.5.
I wonder if
1 and a
Lee's
quarter.
won't
1 and a
take it
quarter.
back and just swap it for you.
Oh, you know what? We can call these and ask because
They've done
one
that for
hasn't been
me.
touched.
Yeah, if you haven't opened it, they usually will.
Yeah. Okay, I'll check
Especially
with
if they
them.
bring out. Do they bring it out here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
They've
check
done
with
it for
them.
me before.
Okay, I'll check with them.
You ready? Okay, let's go. Here we go. So I'm trying to let it open. Well, there we go. Right there. Okay, so that's just let it go. That's it. Yes, sir. There we go. Okay, now we're starting to work. Now, let me get in here. Now we get to the cranial, which is, if I try to force it, it won't. Well, ready to go skydiving, John?
I wanted to take him to the indoor skydiving because they do people like this. He
I
won't
know.
do it. He's scared.
They can him on him, right?
Yeah.
So awesome, John.
I
If you
know.
want it,
You got to go and we'll do
Go
it.
look
You
at it anyway.
can watch me do it and then see if you want to try. How about that? But they have a program where they work with people like you. They help
Kind
you.
of
They
fun.
hold
Once you
you.
relax, you might cause a
I
problem.
wanna
You wanna
do
come
it.
Back all the time. Yeah.
I've given
The
up
indoor
probably the
sounds fun,
idea
huh?
of doing the real skydiving. I think I've gotten past that at my age now.
Yeah.
John and I both turned 50 this year.
Right on.
They're sharp though.
Yeah. Okay, right there. Right there. I gotta hold it. There we go. Okay. Come on. Let's go.
Okay, we'll check it out.
I mean, there's only so many bucket list things.
I know.
What gives
I
you
know.
passion to do it?
I just went to Colorado. All my whole life I wanted to go to Colorado. I just went all by myself and I went whitewater rafting and zip lining
Oh,
and
right on.
horseback riding
Good for
and
you.
hiked 20 miles in the Rocky Mountains.
Oh, how fun.
Oh my God, I had the best time in the
Awesome.
world.
Good
It was
for you, girl.
amazing.
Good for you.
It was
Ready?
amazing.
Okay, let's go. Let's see here. Okay, so that's working now. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so let's go parietals. I'll be damned. Okay, you ready for your sphenoid? Let's go. Yes or no? Yeah, I see it. Okay. There, you have a lot of the same stuff he says. And not, it isn't exact. By any
Yeah.
means. Why is really more important, you know? That vagal nerve thing's huge, though, coming out of the head there. Okay, there it comes back around. So this bone, the sphenoid, has 5-6 cranial nerves going through it. There we go. He's got a good jam right over here. So I'm going to kind of go out of cranial and go into pushing on it. I'm going to push on this, buddy. You ready? I understand. Come on over here. I'm going to need you to step off to your left. Ooh, that's a good one, isn't it? Okay, let it go. Let this headache go with it. This one, yes, sir. That's it. Kind of a rough ending. It puts pressure right on the pituitary and just screws with the whole, yeah. All right, there, the head should start lighting up quite a bit. Yeah, I got to lift it up because if it stays down, you're going to be in law on it. There we go. Okay, wow. Boy, he was jammed, Shelly. Okay, good. And now your temper bone, real light like this, okay? Yes, sir. There we go. Open your jaw. Attaboy. Okay, I'll follow you. Okay, so he's telling me that turnaround literally was like a cast. Like he got turned, doubled back somehow. Is he lame all of a sudden? Well, he could have been. But
Yeah, well, yes. It was just last week. Doc's the one that first noticed how he was walking really weird. His back end was
like a
really
cast.
bad.
Like literally, he was showing it right there.
But I mean, that was just like last
That's
week
kinda
or the
weird.
week before maybe. Doc noticed it first, and then yesterday, Doc comes on Mondays, so Monday, I noticed too how bad he was running. When Smash goes out the gate, he goes berserk. So he's running all over, and you could see it where he's like almost skipping because he's barely, doing this with his back legs, running. Oh, and his tail he's been holding his tail up in the air.
Now I got his vagus nerve working, and the head working through this way. I'm gonna run that thing easy. Turn this way. This way. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. Block right here. Whoa. Man, it's not sort of blocked. Yeah. I got it. Come on, nerd. Let that muscle go. Sorry. That worked though. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't give up on him yet. I would do it on the ground first. This shoulder's really jammed for a lot of things, yeah? You good? There? All right. This is that nerve out of the head. And it really doesn't let him.
So wait, that's his right side.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Not that way. Come on. Okay, I got you. There. Just get away from that. All right, now blood flow through the diaphragm. That's that thing on you I was asking?
Mm-hmm.
There's only 3 spots that things go through the diaphragm, and all the arteries, all the veins. The other one is the stomach. So here's the vein. Come on. I need block. That was typical. This is pretty common. There we go. Okay. All right. So it's hard for the organs to drain when that's kind of blocking. Look at him. Look at his butt now. Okay.
Do you have any raised his tail up?
His head. Let me see how good his head is. See if we can physically. Yeah, boy, that changed quite a bit. That thing was really blocked. It's back. You okay? And so the liver drains right here. So let's see what that does. A lot of this is mechanical. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It was so weird because when you did that last one, all of a sudden out of nowhere, but on mine it's the left side, but all of a sudden my left side of my neck just like totally relaxed.
What? When?
When you said, when you
On
finally
this,
like
today?
got his head just a few minutes ago and you're like, okay, finally got that. All of a sudden this left side of my head just started like, it felt kind of warm and it just went.
Oh, that's awesome. So that's that tie-in. We'll take it.
It was so weird. I'm like, is the sun shining on? That's why I'm sitting here going, what's happening?
So if that's the case, then this is one of those situations where it's not just something you take, you don't take, or whatever. It's get things clear mechanically, on a deeper level.
Mm-hmm.
If the gal that you know that digs in deep, you never know. Some people just will go and follow their hands and what they feel.
And she's kind of like that.
Yeah,
I stopped going to her.
works.
I stopped going to her because after I was in the wheelchair the last time and stuff, it was just when I had my surgeries.
Yeah.
She's just not that I couldn't kind of ask her to be heavy or lighter handed, but she just
Pretty
generally
deep,
is
huh?
very deep tissue, and it was just a little too much, and so I wasn't. And then I couldn't go for a long time, and then I started going to the chiropractor, and he has a massage therapist in office. And she's much gentler. She doesn't do the deep, but it's just easier. I do it all at once.
You bet.
Kind of
That's
thing.
the smartest way to go.
Yeah, but I'll call Lynn and see about talking to Lynn because Lynn used to. She would do my organs inside. So I'll call her, and then I'll call somebody about craniosacral because I don't know if she knows that, but I'll ask her. But I don't think she does that.
You're getting to be more and more people that are getting trained in it. Right there. It's kidney. Look at that kidney. Woo. Whoa, man, did you see that drop? Okay, so that's beautiful. We're going pretty fast with it. Let's go. All right, let me just
Do you
clear
see
the
how
main
he
line
did
here.
all this stuff that he's doing to him? That Cody
Easy.
just goes right back to him. That's how you know that he knows what's
Hold
going
on.
on. Because otherwise Cody'd be like, yeah.
So you don't like this. You notice that? I'm just kind of here, and it must really bug him. So I got to really honor that. And I'm going to grab the heart. Something's big here. Oh my God. What? See? Okay, yeah, I'll go there. All right, I'll go there right now. Wait a minute. Yep. So he kind of puts his feet pretty good if he just did that. Because I got him torqued that thing.
Yeah.
I think I'd walk him
crossing
through some
good.
difficult. There we go. stuff first, but you'll know when he feels right. He should want to run around and be smoother before you get on.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling a lot. This we want to knock down though.
Yeah.
Okay, so aorta, here we go. Whoa, baby. There it went. That's what he wants, yes, sir. Okay. A lot of pain from that, huh?
Yeah.
Still didn't open your jaw. Okay. Let's make sure I got the kidney. I went through it, but I don't know that I got the actual drain. No. Okay, so right there. Where are you gonna step, son? I got it. Turn. Come on, kidney. Right there. I understand. So this kidney, now this, there we go. That isn't that bad, or I wouldn't have been able to got it. Uh-huh. A lot of things coming back online. You all right? I gotta give him a sec on that one.
Yeah. You see.
You know what that usually is that it's not blocked, but it's certainly occluded, literally. So when I open it, there's a bunch of filtrate in the kidney that it probably hit the brain.
Oh yeah.
Just a little more than normal for a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more than normal. Okay, now let me check it. Yep, instantly. Okay. All right, buddy. What I really want is that damn stomach, because that'll ulcerate everything. And so let's see if we can just get it with this. Pretty tight, so I gotta work through it. It's a mother. You ready? Okay. Yes or no? Let's see. There, he went right to you. Relax your stomach itself, the actual organ. Oh, big time. You guys share big time. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting the way he does. He just literally beams in on you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay. That's sort of, there we go. So that's a really good stomach point, by the way. That is stomach 1 right there.
Right.
I mean, it's on both sides, but his
okay.
stomach's out on the right, as is yours.
Okay.
I'll guarantee it is. There we go. Look at this meridian, let him go here. Wow. So I'm using it as the helper bow right there. You okay? His stomach must really be pissed.
Well, and then if we've increased those pellets so much too, and if that is stuff in there.
So then once the diaphragm goes in spasm, the nerve that controls acid is pinched off. That's what I'm really after, and that's what's doing all the ulceration.
Okay.
I mean, you can only band-aid it from that point on, unless you get somebody to clear that. Rocky can get it.
Okay.
And horses. Not too many people can. You ready? Okay, so now, let's see if it'll let me in. It's right underneath here. Come on. Here it comes. Got it? Right there. Come on, let it go. Oh, there's some of it. It is a mother in there. Yeah. But that's really what is going to be key here. See if that back will come up. I think it is starting to already. Right there. Okay, waiting for it to come through. Waiting for it to come through. Keep turning. You gotta walk. Yeah, keep moving. Keep that butt so it's gonna go downhill, right? Keep going. Okay. Okay, now we're ready. Some of it. Now, there we go. You okay? Understand. Okay. Now, boom. There. Okay, now go check it. Let's see. Well, we could have checked before. Stomach reflex pain response. That should be clear. Still a little?
Yeah.
It's right there. Okay,
I'm
that's
trying-
right where I am on
I'm
him.
trying really
Okay,
hard to relax that part, but I can't. I
it's
feel like
the-
I can't.
So watch. I'll ask this. So that whatever the pain is.
Yeah.
Clear vagus nerve through there. What does it do? Pain's gone.
No, same.
Same. Clear diaphragm. What does that do? Same. Make sure your platelets hold strong. Can't talk to you because it's off, so I don't know. So that's where the body switches like a battery. So relax. And it's on this side. That's interesting. Really? What the hell's this? Okay. That's right, goat. Okay, hold on. Run. And you should go weak. Okay, good. And if I go like this, you're weak as crap. You want a good one if you ever want to lift real heavy? For one set?
Yeah.
Run this meridian up. It starts here, it ends here,
Okay.
like this. I don't even have to touch you. And you will have, the powerlifters do this.
Okay.
You see it before they come in? Hold strong. Okay, now watch this. Hold strong as you want. Isn't that a trip? Isn't that a trip?
Yeah.
It turns out it's a major neurosurge. So run it up.
Oh, so weird.
Isn't that trip? I used to do that at expos to get the biggest guy I could find. But that literally is a little bit more strength for a little while.
That is so weird. That feels so weird.
Isn't it a trip?
I remember, I think I told you before, my grandpa used to do that with us when we were kids, and we thought it was a party trick, but it was like you close your eyes and you hold an apple or a candy bar or something, you wouldn't know what it was, and hold up to you and say, is this good for your body and soul and your arm? And it worked, and it was amazing. It worked.
Ancient. It's just
That's
some of the guys are
crazy.
just taking it and doing more,
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's make sure you're on again. Yeah, it's just a walk. And so what this is north, and this is north, and this is south. So this is north, south to north. It'll lock. And when I go north, it should weaken. Okay, so now, what's the pain like?
Better. It's still a little sore, but not sharp like it was.
Pay attention to the back. It's not bad. Clear vagal nerve, gastric vagal nerve. Gone?
A little sore, but
So there's
not
still
like
something
it
here.
was. Can have anything to do with my hernia? And I'm all like displaced.
I'm listening to what your body's telling me. It's
Yeah.
saying clear the pole of the duodenum. So clear the pole of the duodenum.
That's better. It's a tiny bit still
So
sore,
this
but less.
duodenum is what it's telling me. It's this way. It hasn't fully relaxed. That's right. There. Ain't that bad. The body's. Take us. See, you're gonna respond well. That moved a lot.
It feels.
That
It
moved a
feels.
frickin'
It
lot.
feels less. Yeah, because I was trying really hard to relax in there.
So you've had some work done. Because that's pretty good. Okay, okay, I heard it. Fine. Hi. Kidney. You need that cleared. That's blocked. That's a lot of this. See? See, and it's mostly the right one. This horse is still dead on with you. Okay? Maybe better.
I'm glad to know because I actually.
Well, you think actually.
I don't spend haven't spent time with him in years. I feel horrible. Everything I've been going through, I never come out and see him. Like maybe once every 2 weeks.
He says it isn't true
bad.
because you're doing it in sleep. And so, yeah, quite a bit actually. He works with you.
I think about him all
he
the
works,
time.
So he works with you more than you think. Okay. So kidney is blocked coming down to ureter to bladder. Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am. So your body wants to fully just blow open and clear. A lot. Their vitality is better actually than the last time I saw you. It is.
I think in a lot of ways it's weird because I've had so much bad
You've done a
stuff
lot of
happen,
inner work,
but
though.
yes.
Yes. You've had to
mentally,
take care of who you
I'm
are.
a lot better in a lot of ways mentally
lot
right
better.
now. Tons. Yeah.
Yeah, I get
and
it.
that's just been recent. That's actually been a huge turnaround for me this year.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay.
It's been a huge turnaround this year.
So tell
for
me about Chief then. Try to remember your connection with him.
Me? You know, Chief, God, Chief was the best smelling horse. I would sniff him right behind his ear here, and he was the
okay.
best.
So the answer to the question of his exit,
Mm-hmm.
is he was holding space for you, and you turned around, you were done, he was done. It's a sacred contract. It isn't about how long he lives. It's about doing what he came to do. So there it is. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel that? Yeah. Okay.
They were shocked. They couldn't believe that John had ridden him the week before that happened. They were shocked he was on his feet. He was so.
His main goal at that point in time was to get you on, and that very much has to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You turned around.
And that's how he was.
It's your joy that turned around.
Chief connected with almost
everybody.
Chief was big time with Brittany. Everybody who came out here, Chief was the horse that they attached to, and like Brittany, you could ask Brittany, she was so attached to him. Everybody that came out here, and everybody who came out here and like lived here.
Was,
he was amazing with.
For whatever reason, when you somehow shifted to I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna go into who I am, and that's better for everybody. His journey was done here this time. I know, and there's part of it. If you know that, you don't want to do it. You know
yeah.
I know what you mean.
This morning I was hugging his chest with his ashes in it and just falling, just all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Yeah. So there we go. So talk to him.